When you buy a hoop, there's a lot of bits of information about it. When you see someone describe their hoop, they might talk about the tubing diameter, or the diameter of the hoop, or the connection, or the grip tape on the inside, or the type of tubing. For example, this is a 36-inch OD, which means measured in the outer diameter, compared to ID, which is measured on the inner diameter. So 36-inch OD, 3/4 is the width of the tubing, polypro, push button connector, inside grip tape. For polypro and HDPE, the width is measured on the outside, whereas for a PE tubing, the 3/4 refers to the inside width, so a 3/4 polypro fits inside a 3/4 PE hoop. The connection is a push button, which means that it has a rivet. So this rivet doesn't come out. I mean, you can take it out, but it stays, and then you push the button down and you can open your hoop. So inside is a connecting piece. This is another piece of polypro tubing. Sometimes you'll see polycarb as an insert though. You just slip it together, push the button down, and snap it together. You will also see friction fit, which means that it doesn't have a push button like this one, and it's just a piece of tubing like this, and it slips together and stays with friction. But those have a tendency to pop open, so most people prefer push button to friction fit, I think. There are also non-collapsible hoops, which are like my PE hoops that I made. This is one of the Target hoops, and it's technically a friction fit. However, when you say friction fit, I think usually the intention is that it's meant to be collapsible, so you can take it apart and twirl it down a little bit. With a non-collapsible, it's not meant to be taken apart, and with a PE hoop, the connection is oftentimes so tight that it's really hard to get apart, so it would not be ideal to try and take it apart. I've heard that you can take these apart to let the water out, but I feel like that would be really hard to do, and I don't want to do it. So to get the water out of a wave hoop, I drill the hole. Also, make sure you drill the hole past the connector. Unlike I did here, this I drilled through the connector and the water took forever to come out. So if you drill it past the connector, it'll come out real easy. In polycarb hoops, there's actually an aluminum connector in there, and as you can see, it has a rivet right here, and it also has a screw. So when you get it, you actually have to screw the screw in yourself. For inside grip, you have a couple options. You have bare, which would be just tubing. That's it. There's also sanding for the inside. I don't have any sanded hoops, but all you do is take a piece of sandpaper and you sand the inside. A hoopsmith might do that for you. You can also do it yourself. The most common type of inside grip is called gaffer's tape, and you will just perhaps see it called grip tape, and if someone just says grip tape, they probably mean gaffer's tape. But there are other types of grip tape as well. For example, this is 3M grip tape, which is the clearish stuff, and if I look closely, I can see the ridges in it. It has like little feet. I think of it as like gecko feet, whatever. So this is rubbery, whereas the gaffer's tape is like cloth, and it's very, very, very grippy. Another kind of grip that I do not have is grip stick or surfboard wax that's put on the inside of the hoop, and it tends to wear off and you have to redo it. Some people don't like it, some people do. So I hope that helps for a quick run through of the types of tubings and the hoop lingo that goes with buying and talking about hoops.